All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Wrestling for a Cause. My name is CM Burnham alongside Travis Fowlhart. We are coming to you today from Tahlequah, Oklahoma. And this is the opening match of our VIP session. Doc Black casting the sucker towards the face of Draven. I think that may have been not the smartest move on his part, but it'll be one-on-one, Black and Samedi in the ring.
Yeah, well, I don't think throwing your sucker over at the big man was the brightest of moves there.
You know, there's a guy that he used to have a little issue with. He walked around with sucker for a couple of months and he didn't realize it went somewhere he didn't want it to be.
Yeah,
but
well,
moving on.
No, it ain't that. It's that he just enjoyed where it was at the time period. So. But anyways, welcome to Tahlequah, Oklahoma. It's the porta potty of Oklahoma.
Fans, again, I apologize for the comments of Mr. Fowlhart here.
You're going to apologize for the comments because they're true.
Samedi in the midst of a side headlock here. Shooting Black off. Shoulder tackle down to Samedi. Well, a nice little trip there. Takes down Black and Samedi. Samedi, a man not well known necessarily for his scientific wrestling skills, but he will brawl with you.
Well, Samedi, we don't really see much of him one-on-one competition.
Very true.
We usually see him in a tag match, whether it be with the big man Draven out here at the corner over here, or even the leader of the Sideshow, Matt Durden of the side. So this is an interesting dichotomy to see Samedi in a one-on-one contest.
Yeah, I wonder if perhaps Samedi is going to show us some new skills, some new tricks up his sleeve. You know, I've been around for Samedi's entire career. He used to actually rely a lot more on the magic and the voodoo than he does more recently. Diving splash there by Samedi into the corner. But like I say, Samedi, a man who's not going to technically out-wrestle you, but he will certainly take the fight to you. And from behind, Durden with that cane.
Now look at Samedi taking the advantage over there. Gained the advantage for Samedi with those food shots, which I believe one of them was directly in the head. But I guess, you can't really be surprised. Durden is crazy himself, so he wants to make everybody his equal.
Yeah, Matt Durden, one of the few individuals that I think you and I really agree upon, and that is we don't really want to be around him. We don't like him. He's creepy.
Well, it's not that I necessarily don't like the man. It's just he's got a big 300-plus pound individual that watches his back. And you say the wrong thing, and all of a sudden that dog is going to go play fetch with somebody.
And look at Samedi trying to yank the arm out of the socket and then just wrap it around the corner post of Doc Black.
I know he's definitely going to have a problem with the surgical tools.
And then he's biting.
Well, I think he was just seasoning things with some salt there. Pouring salt on the wound, so to speak.
This isn't Iron Chef. This is wrestling.
Why don't you go tell Samedi that?
Yeah,
then I would keep your mouth shut if you're not going to go say it to his face. Besides that, it's the Sideshow. They do weird stuff all the time.
That is definitely true.
I'm just being honest.
No, I agree with you there.
Well, I guess Durden kind of understood me for a minute there. That's a sentence I didn't think I'd ever say. Durden understands.
All right, Samedi now hooking Black. Trying to take him over, and did take him over, but that arm seriously injured, and in the course of the suplex, he may have dropped him straight on his head.
That's what it looked like there. Doc tried to block it.
Black trying to fire back. Some shots to the side of the head. Straight uppercut there.
Haven't seen Doc utilize that left arm very much since that impact. I think he may have landed on his shoulder there along with his head.
Whoa, man! Gigantic chop on the chest. And another.
Oh, Lord almighty!
You know, I'm surprised Black doesn't peel up that t-shirt, but side kick to the midsection. Down goes Black. Samedi down with the pin. Lateral press. 2. And only two.
Paige and Dr. Black. Paige and Dr. Black. We have an emergency in room number right now. Right now? Right now. Yeah, the emergency is you getting beat by right now by Samedi. That's kind of how this is going.
Now Black again, not willing to die. And Black off the ropes, Charles clothesline. Down goes the Voodoo Man. Back elbow smash. Samedi down again.
I didn't know Sean was here. Standing against Gary there, dropping Samedi there.
And Black now trying to rally up the fans here at the community center, the Cherokee Community Center here in Tahlequah, Oklahoma. Black finally on the comeback. Straight right hand. Black figures that if Samedi can do it, he can do it just as well. Goes for the super kick, but Samedi blocks it, spins him around.
Oh no, blocks it again there.
Can't pull off what it was he was going to try to do there. Black calls for the pile driver. Can he get
No, we
Nope,
can't.
Samedi not going to go up. Oh, down goes Black face first.
Well, I think that's going to do it right about now.
And you are correct.
Say that was a block, a block surgical performance there.
A valiant effort on the part of Black, who now Samedi's just choking after the match.
I want to check and see if he even still has a heartbeat there. Hey, no, he doesn't even always add to the sideshow there. I mean, he definitely would be DOA at that point.
For the sideshow in our opening contest here. Who knows what that's going to lead to for them.
Well, Doc Black is going to lead into the operation and not to actually perform the surgery.
And this single showing here for Samedi.
One of the few times that we've seen Samedi in a contest singles action and even Cruze to be quite his own force.
And did this, stands mostly on his own in that match.
Mostly he did.
Well, you yourself said that there was the point where Matt Durden used the cane over on the far side.
Okay,
over there.
but that was way at the beginning of the match. It doesn't even go towards the end.
All right, fans, now moving on to our next match. And here comes your anti-hero.
Making his way into the ring first, he hails from Mexican of Puertorico. Your anti-hero, the Canadian Red Noah.
Not just a large man, he is a violent and brutal individual.
Well, of course, in his WFC debut, not enduring himself to the infamous Granny Holster.
Lockdown, not a man to make friends with really anybody. He's He stands on his own. He's Red Devil just tagged out the Granny Holster.
Like I said, not enjoying itself. Oh, and look at that.
It tags back in. Okay.
Yeah, chivalry is not dead, my friends.
Granny might have been able to take him, but I don't know. All right, bell rings, match underway. And like I said, this is going to be a real uphill climb for CRD.
Well, as in most lockdown situations, all you got to do is scale a fence. So, Canadian Red Devil, I wish you luck, man. If you can come from the depths of hell, you can get over a fence.
All right, collar and elbow tie-up. And the big man shoving CRD off. I can tell you that Lockdown is a man with very little finesse. He's brute power and strength and his size. That's all he pretty much is.
And quite an intimidating scream, too.
Very much, yes. Very much so. And the power of those hands, he uses a vice grip in order to finish off his opponent, where he puts his hands on both sides of their head and just basically squeezes until you pass out or tap out.
Or even go deaf there if he's close enough to your ears there to scream. I'm telling you, this guy, he's got all the tools to make sure that you can't have a nice day. This is a guy that I think could actually give Draven a run for his money.
Yeah, one of the few that could actually stand up, or Sam Stackhouse as well. All right, CRD with the standing hammerlock. Lockdown trying to reach behind, grab a hold of CRD's head. The veteran competitor able to keep himself out of reach.
Just grab one of the horns there, Lockdown, you'll be fine.
And Lockdown backing CRD into a corner and force the referee to make a break. Lockdown driving those elbows.
These vicious elbows from this guy. Now he's measuring his man full speed ahead.
And collide.
This Lockdown is definitely a man.
He may not be a man. He may be a force.
Really. That's a great, accurate statement.
And just runs all the way in, driving the hips and posterior into the head of CRD.
You know, if there was ever a group that I could ever come together and make, I would want Lockdown to be a part of my team.
Well, I certainly would not want to see him across from me. But to be honest, I'd just as soon not be anywhere near him at all.
I think you would just assume to be not near anybody at all in that ring. Because we know how it would turn out for you, Vernon.
I don't know. CRD would take it easy on me. He likes me.
Whatever, Burnham. Everything is your fault.
You had to bring that up.
It's true, though.
Headbutt by Lockdown. And now just a blatant choke. Referee Jesse Beeler trying to get that broken up. But,
Beeler, I would really think twice about trying to get into the face of Lockdown.
Yeah, you can see Beeler's trying to motion, saying, hey, I'm in charge. But, I mean, come on. You're dealing with a guy who basically is a convict. He's on a work release program here. And
how do you know that?
Because I'm familiar with Lockdown's background.
Is it because he's from Tahlequah?
No, he's not.
Is it because
he's from McAllister? Did you not listen? He's from McAllister.
Oh, so you're telling me that...
That's why he wears the suit that he does.
But he's still from Oklahoma, so I mean, McAllister, Muskogee, Tahlequah, they're all the same.
And again, Lockdown shoving CRD off. You can see that left knee has been slightly weakened, and CRD quickly to go back. This is probably the best chance that CRD has, is if he can weaken the leg on this mammoth. He can't stand up. CRD trying to utilize the power, but there's not enough strength behind him.
Yeah, well, there definitely was...
Boot up, but caught. And now CRD up in a precarious position and down onto the rampway.
You know, it looked like CRD had a little bit of an advantage there for just a second, but I guess he should be familiar with it because he really had no chance in hell at that.
That often seems to be the case with matches involving Lockdown that I've seen. It seems like people get the upper hand briefly, and then they just the sheer power and force of this monstrous individual.
Well, the Devil had a good strategy going for him. He was trying to take him out at the knees. But when you have a man that's just as big as Lockdown is, it's really difficult to, one, take the man off of his feet, and to maintain the advantage that he was trying to garner in that situation.
Lockdown with big headbutt. Again, CRD finds himself propped in a corner.
Yeah, I think those headbutts would actually do a disservice to lockdown the further this match goes, but I don't think this man thinks.
No, I don't think this man feels pain the way that a normal man does.
No.
I mean, he's absorbed some punishment from CRD, but you're right. The offensive maneuvers that he puts out, like those headbutts, he doesn't register any pain from them himself.
No, absolutely not. It's no thinking, it's straight action.
Yeah, he is a walking brick wall.
Absolutely.
And CRD is he's trying to make the best of it. Hit and run is actually a pretty smart strategy here on CRD's part, but I think he needs to go downstairs rather than upstairs.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of going upstairs.
Yeah. You almost called that right.
And off the top, that dreaded double
it got him.
It puts him down. That is one of the signature moves of the Canadian Red Devil. But he just
don't waste time.
Again, let him get that vertical base underneath him. Else CRD going to try it again. So maybe the second time will keep him down longer than the first. Let's see what we got. Going all the way to the top rope this time. A straight shot to the midsection. And now, see what I tell you. Look at Lockdown. Lockdown measuring for that vice grip. He's measuring for that vice grip. If he puts that and listen to the scream. Listen to the scream from CRD.
I never knew a devil could scream until tonight.
The referee really needs to be careful here because CRD can easily pass out, and Lockdown will not let go.
Yeah, no, CRD's legs going limp there. I can see it from our vantage point. There goes his arms.
Down.
That's his arms.
Ref, you need to check that arm. Check those arms. That's one.
That's one. And if he goes for three, it's over.
There's two.
This is it. Burnham, this is over.
No. I don't believe it, because I've never seen anybody withstand the vice grip this long.
It's still applied, though. Look at this. I don't know if he's let up at all off of it. CRD trying to fight back with the will of the fans behind him.
CRD literally feeding off of the fans' energy and drops him down, stunner style.
Look at it. He's got him off track just a little bit. Take advantage of it.
CRD ducks the clothesline. Comes off.
Oh my God.
Well, tried for the crossbody. Someone comes in. There he goes. Back to the knee. Smart move there by CRD. Rolls him up. He got it.
Your winner, the Canadian Red Devil.
I think CRD had applied just enough punishment to the leg where when that power slam was attempted, he couldn't fully execute it, spin around. CRD was able to shoot his weight enough to chop the big man one more time, and that's what did it for the three.
I gotta say, that is a tremendous victory for CRD. And as I said, he was in the uphill battle the entire way. But that veteran instinct, that 15 plus years of knowledge in the ring pays off for the man as he is able to take an opportunity and advantage of one missed opportunity on the part of Lockdown. And I don't like the look on Lockdown's face. Scotty, you got to get the camera out of the way there. You're going to be a casualty.
Yeah, Scotty doesn't know the beating that Lockdown is
Scotty doesn't know, you're right.
But he will if he's not careful. Extremely careful right now.
And look, Lockdown marching to the back. Again, as if he didn't feel any of that. I'm glad I'm not at the back right now because I see that pretty much chaos about to break down out there. Well, fans, last month we saw a one-on-one opportunity for the Hometown Heroes Championship. JD came out, issued an open challenge. Tommy Dean answered that challenge, and it was a great match. But not JD
Tommy Dean ended up losing. That's the end of the story. Is Tommy Dean lost? Now JD once again is going to move on to his next challenger.
JD going to put that championship up again in another open challenge, and we'll see who it is that answers the call tonight. Fans, we appreciate that.
Who's having fun tonight?
There's the man.
All right. I said, who is having fun tonight? There we go. Let me get in here real quick. All right. Welcome to the Fight for Emma. We're going to have some fun, right? All right, so seeing as I'm the Hometown Heroes champion, and all of you spent your hard-earned money to come here to help us fight for Emma, you're all Hometown Heroes champions as well. Come on! So tonight I want to defend this, but I don't want to defend it alone. I want to defend it with each and every one of you. So tonight, this is our championship. Let's find out who will answer the challenge tonight.
Are you kidding me right now? Really? Is he serious right now? Is this work?
Right. This is G-Mini. I don't really think they have to speak to the athletic commission about this. I'm not certain. There's Gemini. There's Gemini.
I thought that was Gemini.
And I think it's actually going to be Gemini.
I thought that was Gemini.
That was G-Mini.
It's Gemini.
There's a hyphen.
No, there's not.
Really, there is. In the little one's name.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, your next
Gemini?
contest this evening is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the WFC Hometown Heroes Championship. Introducing first the challenger to my left. He hails from Planet 9 and represents the Space Age Heroes. He is Gemini. And introducing now his opponent to my right. He hails from Verdigris, Oklahoma, and is the reigning and defending WFC Hometown Heroes Champion, the Everyday Man, JD!
Herm, I cannot believe that you actually called somebody short. How dare you actually demean somebody because of their stature? I don't need it. Don't make excuses.
Don't you
for
remember
it.
when there used to be two Gemini twins?
No, I don't.
There used to be a red one and a blue one.
Really? Because
Yeah.
okay, so that was the red one.
That's
I
the
saw.
red one, but he's been.
No, he has not.
Acted down.
Why?
No, really, ask
Why do you
Gemini.
continue to make fun of his size?
I'm not. That's what Gemini told me. There was some sort of a weird accident.
I thought you had more class. I thought you actually had more of an appreciation. But no, you're making fun of the vertically challenged.
JD!
What is this?
Well, I mean, that's what they do at Space Age, but this time it was JD.
Oh, well, let's all just, hug it out and say kumbaya.
This is going to be a good scientific one-on-one match, kind of, spirit of competition. All right, side headlock here by Gemini. And it was picked up by JD. JD certainly going to have the height and power advantage. Gemini, the high-flying accuracy. That's shoulder tackle.
Oh, I think he said try again.
You go with what works for you. JD leaving the chance for his opponent.
Is he actually encouraging him to try?
Oh, well. That's just a standing shoulder tackle.
Well, JD, I think, is now just toying with Gemini. He probably finds this ridiculous that Gemini even answered this challenge.
I don't think you're talking about me demeaning somebody. You can't.
Yeah, I know. JD's probably worse than you at this point.
You can't demean someone like Gemini. Gemini is a highly accomplished competitor.
Oh, really?
And while we have not necessarily seen him,
Has he won any matches here recently in a singles match?
Oh! Well, that didn't go so well for him.
No, JD intercepted him.
And across the back of the head there. Swing and a miss there by Gemini, however. And JD going to pick up and plant Gemini on the apron. But JD now catching a shoulder in the midsection.
Oh, and
Gemini
flips
over
over.
the top. Again, swing and a miss with the clothesline. Gemini caught and takes over the champ.
And Gemini calling for the whirly. Here it is, the catapult.
No, but again, the power of JD on display.
Oh, no way.
He's going to hook him standing vertical suplex.
Oh, my Lord. What a transition.
And a delay here. All that blood rushing to the head of
1008,
Gemini.
1009, 1010. Well, you know, if Gemini had been on the outside during that count, he would have been counted out. Fun fact for you.
And referee Jim Caputo with the 2.
Best looking referee in the business.
Yeah, it's good to see Jim back in the ring.
I mean, he's not necessarily on Jeff the ref levels, but you're close enough.
Both men now on the outside. Oh man, huge chop.
How do you like your chops? Medium or well done?
Wow, I like them not on me. And JD gonna go.
Oh! Hey, the bell rang. Did you hear that?
That was not the bell. That was JD's hand on the corner post.
Oh, and look at that. Just a slide drop kick down, sending JD out. Incoming!
Thanks, Gemini through the middle ropes. I think he actually managed to connect with a headbutt on his way down.
Is that a headbutt or a forearm?
Well, I think his head connected like to the bridge of the nose of JD's as he was coming through.
I got you.
And now JD making his way back up as Gemini on the top rope. Gemini off the top.
Oh, he got caught though.
He did.
Interception again.
Big power slam by the everyday man. He's about to drop an everyday elbow.
There it is. Call
Referee
this
down
game
again.
over.
1, 2, and up with the shoulder goes Gemini.
Referee says 2 there. And now we see JD taken right back to where he needed to be. What is
JD
JD
motioning the cameraman away so he can get a little momentum off the rope. Oh! A senton, and all that size coming right down on the rib cage of the Space Age hero Gemini. Again, referee down with a pin, and 2.
And JD is now finding it difficult to believe that Gemini is actually still fighting. Look at this.
Nice drop cradle by Gemini.
Now JD, he is on the wrong side of these kicks here, straight into the thigh and hamstring muscles.
But again, notice
There it is
Gemini
again.
thought he had JD weakened down. Not able to budge him. Again, no hope there. Reversal. Off the ropes there. Oh, no, Gemini hooks the ropes. Intercepts. Nope. JD flips Gemini over. Shoulder drive into the midsection again. JD taking over,
sunset
down.
flip.
Referee in position. 1, 2. Again, only 2. Gemini with so many 2 counts here in this match. Certainly pressing for the opportunity. And now, Gemini looking for the monkey flip out of the corner, but JD moved out of the corner.
Now Gemini's just perched there on the middle rope. Not exactly where you want to be if you're Gemini at this point. Did he just ask him if he's hurt?
I think. Well, he's a nice guy. He's concerned about his opponent.
Are you for real right now?
He's a family guy. You know, he's used to checking on him.
No, this is spirit of competition. JD caught him. JD caught him.
JD with a kick to the midsection.
JD stunner.
But Gemini rolls to the outside.
The everyman stunner actually would have done the end had Gemini not been smart enough to roll to the outside. Barely had enough wit to do that.
And JD quick to follow up here.
Yeah, get rid of them gloves, those worthless gloves.
He's
Now
going to need to
Gemini-
watch the count here. Look out.
Oh!
Straight in.
Wow, right into the middle turnbuckle.
And JD now back in.
Yeah, Gemini needs to get in though too. That count is still on him.
All right. Gemini now back into the ring. And looking to take advantage of the opportunity. He's going to go for the Zodiac Killer here. Up and over, to come down. Hooks the leg. Do we have a new champion? Wait. On the rope.
Yeah, that count, I don't think the referee saw the
Yeah, the
foot
referee did
initially.
not see, but JD was able to get the shoulder up anyway.
Well, I think actually he realized that the foot was on the rope when he got to the 2 count. He looked over and saw that JD had draped it, so it still broke the count. JD didn't have to exude that energy.
Oh, now literal swings and misses here by JD, who's just swinging wild. Up.
Oh, not again.
Gemini gonna try again. And this time JD
No, we caught
catches
him.
him. Can he position him for the JD KO?
He's got it.
He's trying to put him there. There he goes, JD KO.
Cover in.
And hooks the leg and retains the title.
Your winner and still
there's another successful title defense of the Hometown Heroes title. My broadcast colleague is starting to get his groove over here. Literally shifting his body left and right because he just loves the everyday man and the everyday song.
Great title defense here by JD. He says he's defending them with the people. That it's not his title, it is all of their championship.
That play is stuck up to the man. Classic JD, vintage JD.
This man right here is so proud to represent the everyday people here in Tahlequah and every city that we go to around the state of Oklahoma. And fans, that brings us to the conclusion of the VIP session of our show. Don't worry, coming up very soon here, we will have the main portion, the Fight for Emma, tonight from Tahlequah, which you will see WWE challenge for the WFC Heavyweight Championship against Puertorico. You will also see a four-way match for the Tag Team Championship in that big 5-on-5 Team Riker and Team Rockwell. Which team is superior? All that still to come in our main show.
Wrestling fans, it's time now, 5 o'clock, and that means it's time once again for another Go Wrestling WFC event. I am Top Champion, the guy in the bow tie, your host for the evening, and as always, your personal connection to all the high-flying, hard-hitting wrestling action you will see inside this very ring tonight, where you will see exactly why Wrestling for a Cause was a great choice tonight for live, family-friendly pro wrestling entertainment. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for another great night of live, family-friendly pro wrestling entertainment? All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've got an absolutely great lineup ready for you tonight. Oh, God.
Boy, what's going on here?
I don't know what's going on. Is he supposed to be here?
You want to show up last week and come up for me from behind like a coward. I just came through the front door. I'm sitting right here, and I'm not leaving until Rockwell, you get out of here right now!
Guys, is this is not on our sheets? What's going on?
I am not leaving this ring.
Well, they could have.
Hey, you don't have to cut the mic. Hey, look, if I have to bribe you to get out of here, I will. Hey, go back there and you tell him that if he wants to come out here, I'm here to help him. I'm going to knock his crooked eye straight.
Wow,
Come on.
Wow, this is.
I'm not leaving. You know what? This is your guys' fault, by the way. You were sitting with him, so what was your problem?
You want Rockwell? You got Rockwell.
You want me? Come on. Hey, come on. I'm out here, Brad. Let's do this, Brad. You want to know? Let's do this. You know better. Hey, let's sit over there. Come on, big man. Come on. You want to talk about that game? Come on, right there. Let's do it. Come on. Come on, Jim. Down. Hey, you're the boss, right? You're the boss. Why don't you tell them to get out of here? Come on, boss. And you're scared. Come on, boss. You won't respond because you're. Come on, boss. Tell your boys to go back. Come on, big man in charge. Hey, come on, big man in charge. Hey, listen to me. This is not the place, okay? You understand me? It's not the time. It's not the place. You understand me? Yeah. So you want to mouth me? This is your fault. Who's been here for you longer than him? Huh? Are you taking his side? This is your fault and your fault. Don't do this here. Who's been there for you more than him, huh? This is your fault. You guys want real? You want real? Hey.
Okay, well, I think everything's. I don't know, Travis. You're. I don't know. I guess we are. Fans, that was Fuel, and Fuel has not been on the WFC roster for a couple of years. There was an incident.
No, that wasn't Fuel.
That was Brad Eubanks,
Yes.
the man called Fuel. And there was an incident last week at another show in Tahlequah, not a WFC event, where Tim Rockwell, for reasons that are best known to him, attacked Fuel at the beginning of his show. And
well, it doesn't. Hey, listen, Garland, we can sit here and we can go over everything that happened last week and get back here and all that. But the point of the matter is he came in and he hijacked the show.
Yeah, he did, and that's completely unprofessional.
It's
And
unbelievably
I don't understand. I don't understand what's come over him. But it
Brad's
seems
usually a great guy, but he took it a step too far, and then to pie face John like that.
Yeah, that was
unnecessary.
shocking to me too. He and John Cross are best friends. They've come up together. You know the history of the two of them. I don't know. We're gonna move on. We're gonna move on here. Fans, this is our opening contest for the main event here at the Fight for Emma, our main program, and the Tag Team Championships on the line.
Greatest tag team in existence has made their way all the way from across the pond.
We already got done with one ridiculous situation. There's no need to continue the other one. They are not European.
Man, I don't know what you're talking about.
Dutch is European, yes, but Richie is not.
Hey. Show some respect. Show some respect. Pass the ball, rock.
Well, it must be a bad day for Richard Pierce. He had nothing to say to me. It's a good day for me.
Actually, he just saved his words because he knows that you won't listen, so they're worthless.
That Richard Pierce has another new nickname for himself. He's going to unveil it now.
What did you put over there? To call us that, you moron? You know, last month, this company didn't want London Calling to have a shot. They didn't want them to be champions. Shut up! So last month, they put them in a triple threat match. I had to find a loophole to be able to come back and even the odds. And this month, shut up! And this month, you two, sit up or you break a hip. And now, a fatal four-way. This is outrageous. This is ridiculous. All right, Gary. Right? Shut up, Gary.
Side note, they skipped your stupid, ridiculous national anthem, thank God. Now it's time you rise and you listen to our national anthem.
What? Listen to him. Europe doesn't have a national anthem.
Great again.
What is this?
Well, I do like this. If this is their national anthem, I like it.
What is Maddox Jones doing out of here?
Because he's part of another team that's competing here.
I'm surprised he's not on Team Daddy.
earning this opportunity last month for the victory over the Villains.
Well, here comes the best tag team that has a shot of winning.
Really? Los Antagonistas? Really?
I was actually just kidding. This team has no chance in God's green earth.
I mean, I'm not going to totally underestimate them.
I'm totally going to underestimate them. Look at the way he stepped in the ring. Now, what is this? Muy Nachos?
Malo y muy malo.
So the Malos.
And then we know these individuals.
We get the displeasure of seeing Sideshow twice this evening.
London Collins certainly has their hands full tonight.
In a very unfair situation, nonetheless.
Outside, Matt Durden and Draven on the inside. I believe it will need those two that will compete on behalf of
Ladies and gentlemen, your opening
Sideshow.
contest this evening is a fatal four-way tag team match for the WFC Tag Team Championships. Introducing the challengers first. The first set of challengers outside of the ring here wearing black and red. They are Malo y Muy Malo. Together, they are Los Antagonistas. And the second set of challengers here to my right, they are the team of Mike Check, Maddox Jones, and Steven Cruze.
Most unlikely team.
And introducing now the next set of challengers to my right, accompanied this evening by Samedi, representing Mr. Durden's Pandemonium Sideshow. They are the team of the maniacal Matt Durden and Raven. And introducing now to my right, they are accompanied this evening by their manager, the ravishing revolutionary Richard Pierce, and his butler, Gary Poppins. They are your reigning and defending WFC Tag Team Championship. They are the team of the Vicar of Violence, Richie Adams, and the Luxembourg Beast, Dirty Dutch Hagen. Together, they are London.
I need to have a talk with Tuck Davy in there because he just completely called them the wrong nicknames. That is Sir Richie Adams Esquire, and that is the King Dutch Hagen.
Well, perhaps like Richard.
No. There's perhaps no nothing. That is how they are, straight from London, England itself.
Dutch is from Luxembourg, and Richie's from Nashville,
London
New
Calling,
Hampshire.
it's in their name. I don't know why you fight me on this every single month.
Because it is the truth.
It isn't the truth. He's got the Union Jack there on the flag. They represent it on the tights. Like, how much more do you want them to show you that they are indeed from London?
Maybe some sort of actual,
He had a wig.
saying that he- So everybody from London, if you have a wig, you are from London. Okay.
Well, if you remember back in like the 13th century and whatnot, it was normally the thing. You would wear that little wig to cover up, your actual hair because it was sophistication. And we know that the king is full of sophistication.
I would think that. All right, bell underway. Fatal four-way rules, fans, means first team to get a pinfall or submission wins. This puts the champions at a severe disadvantage as they do not have to be involved in the decision.
Unfair advantage. An unfair advantage for 3 of the 4 teams.
Starting out, it'll be Dutch Hagen for the championship team against Stephen Cruze, the Duke of Destruction, Stephen Cruze.
I'm sorry?
The Duke of Destruction.
No. There's only one Duke. There's one Dutch. There's one king. And his name is not Stephen Cruze.
I didn't call him a king or Dutch.
You called him a Duke.
That's right. He's the Duke of Destruction.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
Check his Oakland fan bio. It says so.
Well, that's awesome. I'm guessing the person that did that made up the whole website.
Tag by Hagen. Here comes maniacal Matt Durden. Now, again, I've got to question the decision here on Dutch Hagen's part because this puts him out of the match. And like we said, the champions do not have to be involved in the decision to lose the titles. So their best advantage is to get themselves back in this match.
Yeah, they could always, apply the old outlaw rule. That would definitely serve them for handy to retain these titles. Matter of fact, I might need to actually recommend that to Pierce over there.
Durden. I'm not quite sure. I never know what Matt Durden really is doing. And now tagged by Durden. Here comes, I believe this is Malo.
They're both Malo.
Well, yeah, but one of them is muy Malo, so I'm looking at the size of them.
Which one? They're both very much.
The one is muy Malo.
Really?
Yes.
Are they? Is that really the case?
I checked with this backstage.
Oh, you actually had a conversation with them.
Well, the conversation was more like them saying
Malo,
C. That was all they really could say.
Oh, they actually said C.
Yeah.
Well, that's more than what I've ever heard.
Well, that's because they don't like you.
I mean, I don't know.
Double elbow drop by Los Antagonistas. To see I get their team name right. Los Antagonistas.
Well, even if they don't like me, that's okay. They're not going to be around long enough to remember anyway. This team goes and disappears like your successful career. You like that, don't you?
Tag from Malo to muy Malo, who now puts himself on that second rope. And I think that was a jumping eye poke. And schoolboy there. Or Escuela.
Why are you
Chico.
stop trying to speak Spanish? You
Escuela
can't
Chico,
speak.
that's how you say schoolboy.
You know what I call schoolboy? Esculio
de
el bollo. That's the schoolboy. Now that we got that out of the way,
The Malos really are dominating this match right now. You put them, you didn't give them no chance. And look right now, using the quick tags in and out here, and Los Antagonistas. They've got Stephen Cruze really in a bad position. Cruze close to the champions.
oh really? Yeah, he's in such a bad way now.
A couple of well-placed shots there, but
Well, that was muy impactful.
yeah, the Malos had their opportunity.
And just like their successful careers as well, there goes their shot.
Cruze now looking to get to his corner to make the tag. He's so close, but Malo.
I think he's holding on to the foot there.
He is. He's keeping Cruze from making that tag. And now dragging Cruze back. Kickoff there.
Now, look at that Cruze.
There's the tag. Here comes Maddox Jones. Jones in and immediately going to work on Malo.
As tag partner Malo in the corner watches Malo get defeated with a
Jones
suplex.
With the vertical suplex goes for the pinfall. And Richie Adams in to break that up to keep this match alive and keep their hopes of getting those tag team championships.
See, you don't have to worry about anything. London Calling's got this completely under control. They're still reigning and defending tag team champions. Look at that. Maddox Jones actually gave Adams the tag.
Well, that's an interesting move on the part of Jones. But Richie Adams now in to take over on Malo.
You can't see me.
Did he just say you can't see?
You're more familiar with them than I am.
I was just making sure because I couldn't hear completely clear.
Adams now dragging Malo close to the team of Cruze and Jones, but now putting him back in his own corner. Tag, here comes Dutch Hagen. Double team maneuver here by London Calling. Referee needs to be putting that count on these two. You keep one in the ring.
Oh, now you want the referee to count. When
Now
another
both
team takes
Muimalo and
advantage.
Maddox Jones in to break that pinfall out. And I'm intrigued by the lack of action on the part of the Pandemonium Sideshow, who appear to be content to watch this chaos.
Well, did Hagen tag in Steven Cruze? This is interesting teamwork to a certain degree.
Odd move on their part, but okay. Double team maneuver by Jones and Cruze. Cruze telling Maddox to take the pin. And here come three men to get Maddox Jones off of Malo.
Just had to make sure.
Some interesting words between the champions. And, there's a tag.
yeah, see?
And that was not an expected tag. Dutch Hagen bringing himself back into this match.
Yeah, not a smart move there by Maddox Jones. Oh, look at this.
Jones losing control. And Adams off the second rope with a big knee to the chest. Hagen down with a knee for the pin, and again.
Oh, see over here, Durden.
I did see Durden actually make a move there.
But this is actually kind of smart of the Sideshow when you think about it. You have three other teams that are exhausting themselves to break up pinfalls, get in and out, and the Sideshow has been in for maybe a total combined of maybe 5 minutes.
And again, Hagen making the tag to Cruze, voluntarily taking himself out of the match. And now Durden starting to talk.
Well, that'll
you
do it.
picked the wrong man to decide to upset. But like you said earlier, here comes the big man. Big Draven just going to clock everybody that's not named Matt Durden. And London calling for tea time.
It is tea time indeed. Got to get that sweet old delicious tea.
I'm not really certain that any of the other 6 individuals are concerned with this.
See, I heard somebody just then say it. Everybody cares about tea time.
I heard that too. It came from the mouth of Richard Pierce, which means that it's pretty much worthless.
Oh, yeah, like anything you say is of any value. Hard clothesline by
Apparently
Steven
we had
Cruze.
a tag as Cruze and one of those Antagonistas in. I've honestly lost track here. I can't quite tell which is which. I believe it's Muimalo inside. Oh man! Big leg drop by Jones. Adams. Adams and Hagen.
Yeah, and Hagen's the legal man. Hagen's legal. Yes! Justice prevails.
Your winners and still WFC Tag Team Champions, London Calling.
Well, London Calling defying the odds and walking away still WFC Tag Team Champions.
And I hear people complaining about how they want fair and square.
Gary Poppins appears to have become an unexpected casualty.
Raise your pinky. Raise your pinky.
My pinkies are happy where they are. Thank you.
Right here. All you got to do is this right there. There you go. Pinky.
No, that's so stupid.
And look at that. The Casanova himself, along with the king.
That's the ravishing revolutionary, sir.
He is a Casanova.
But he said,
No, he is a Casanova.
I'll let you deal with him then, sir.
Casanova is a brilliant name. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And yes, he is a man of many names.
He is. And a lot of them.
Now get those machos out of here.
Follows.
Macho, Luo, doesn't matter. They're both stupid anyway. Because at the end of the day, your remaining tag team champions of WFC is straight from across the pond, London Calling.
I have a feeling that the issues between London Calling, Maddox Jones, and Steven Cruze are far from over here.
Sounds like they haven't done anything to earn a tag title shot anyway. You had your chance, you failed, time to move on. For Maddox Jones, he's going to have to impress Daddy some other way.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a triple match and will determine the number one contender on the WFC Championship. Making his way to the ring first, he hails from Tulsa, Oklahoma, is the brand pudding Killbane.
Get the boots. They're almost as pretty as I am.
And making his way to the ring now is the He hails from the Cruze. He is the Durden legend, Gallows.
Let him try to 619 me.
All right, bell rung. We are underway. A triple threat match to determine the number one contender to the WFC Championship. Of course, later on tonight, we will see that long-awaited match between Puertorico and Double D,
The rightful number one contender.
for that championship. And whoever is victorious there will have to face whoever is victorious here. And an interesting trifecta of combatants here. Of course, it was just a few months ago that Killbane divesting himself of the, I would say, the useless guidance, if you want to call it that, of
It
one
was
Coach
not
Dawkins.
useless guidance.
Did Dawkins ever guide Killbane to a championship? No.
He guided Killbane's career at the beginning, so yes, he did exactly what he was supposed. I'm sorry, I was a little mesmerized for a second.
Well, school boy there by El Fuego del Sol. El Fuego, of course, a recent regular addition to the WFC roster, but an individual who's been a strong competitor here. And we get number 2 count there, almost a victory there by Gallows. Fuego, a recent addition to the WFC roster, but he's been on a tear around Oklahoma,
wow.
really the region. Nice roll up there. Oh, straight face down by the urban legend Drake Gallows, who comes in here obviously with the most experience of any of these competitors. Began wrestling at the age of 16.
And you got to imagine that Drake Gallows would love nothing more than a shot to become the WFC champion.
It's the only title he has never held here. And it is the crown jewel for a man who has been heavyweight champion in so many different federations across the state of Oklahoma as well as up in Kansas. Oh, big driving drop kick into the midsection of Fuego as he goes back and forth pinball style. Misses completely there.
Gallows went one too many times to that well. Oh, and look at Killbane.
Killbane and Fuego. Little poetry in motion.
I was going to say, that was emotional. Oh, but now Fuego trying to cut the knees out of Killbane.
Flip there. Fuego so aerial, so agile.
He's got Killbane rocked here, but only for a second.
Now Killbane, more aware than perhaps we gave him credit for. This is why I say that Killbane has been so much more successful after leaving the guidance of Coach Dawkins. I do. I have a complete total hatred and disdain for Coach Dawkins.
And that's why you're a very
that we have
unbiased
Have you
commentator.
noticed how the arena has smelled better ever since Coach Dawkins has not been around?
Not really, because I still sit next to you. And besides that, the words smell good and Tahlequah have never been used in the same sentence unless it's Tahlequah doesn't smell good. In the meantime, there we see Killbane with his foot on the fingers of Fuego here.
Killbane and Fuego on the inside. Drake Gallows now making his way back up.
And remember,
intercepted by Killbane. Again, triple threat rules. Whoever the first pin or submission comes from is going to be the winner here. No disqualifications and no countouts.
Well, remember, it was Killbane and Gallows last month. Oh, nice suplex there by Killbane. Last month, Killbane and Gallows had went one-on-one with each other. And we saw, I believe we saw arguably the upset so far of 2019.
Well, we saw a rising victory, again, like I say, from Colt Killbane.
Yes, indeed.
Over the established veteran of Drake Gallows.
Well, that's why I said that it had to be labeled an upset because of the experience
factor.
Oh,
a big boot straight to the face of El Fuego.
Killbane definitely coming more into his own, becoming a more well-rounded athlete. Oh, look at that. Look at the lackadaisical cover, though. It's stuff like that, though, that's not going to make you that much successful, Kill.
I've noticed that Killbane, when he first came into this business, he was such an angry man. He had nothing to say positive about anybody except for Coach Dawkins and his partner Lance Osborne for a while. But otherwise, he had nothing to say positive about anyone. Oh! That he's reined his temper under control, and I think again that's part of what's made him a better wrestler. Is that he is a lot more focused in the ring right now. He's focused on receiving these running chops and spin kicks from El Fuego. Look at El Fuego go around, sling blade backbreaker down.
Face planted, Fuego going right into the cover.
Hooks the leg, and Gallows practically tumbling into the ring to break up the fall.
Absolutely.
But it works.
It doesn't matter how pretty or how unpretty it is, as long as you break up the count, that's what matters.
These multi-man matches where you've got more than one opponent to worry about.
Oh, Death Valley driver.
Gallows overhooks the leg, Fuego on top, off the top with a diving elbow smash.
Just in the nick of time, though, that 3 count was just literally
it was on its way. It was definitely on its way down.
Maybe just a half a second shy, and we would have seen a winner in this triple threat, but now Fuego
up, pushes. Oh, no, spins around.
Oh, we got caught.
Here around Alabama.
Oh, my Lord.
This may be it for Killbane. Can he become the #1 contender? No. Again, Gallows' presence right there.
Gallows definitely showing his experience, his advantage. Oh,
Nice spine buster by Killbane, who immediately follows it. Oh,
wait a-
rolls off.
Oh, wait a
Perhaps
minute,
He
no.
realizes Killbane seems to indicate that he realizes that's not going to be enough to keep the man down. He's got something bigger in mind.
Absolutely. Measuring Gallows as we speak.
Oh, the guy took his eyes off of El Fuego.
Oh, but look at Fuego.
Gallows goes charging in, straight into Fuego.
And now Fuego looking to perch himself up on that top rope, but look at Killbane.
Oh, and Killbane shove El Fuego off the top.
Turnabout's fair play, if you ask me.
The referee needs to check on Fuego. He could have
Fuego's
bones or
fine.
something. Gallows over. Gallows from underneath.
Oh,
Schoolboy up.
Oh, and all his weight.
Your winner and #1 contender to the WFC Championship, Drake Gallows!
Drake Gallows is now one step away from completing the trifecta here in WFC, something that has only been done, I believe, by one other individual, and that is Bishop Nasty.
One title win away from achieving that Triple Crown. And you got to know that that's got to be satisfying for Drake Gallows, knowing that he has secured himself a shot at immortality here in WFC.
And
Killbane not happy at all.
I said that Killbane had managed to rein his temper under control. Obviously, situations like that not going to help promote that calmness. Drake Gallows, your new #1 contender for the WFC Championship. Will he face Paul Puertorico or will he face Double D?
Double D.
That to be determined later on tonight.
It's our foregone conclusion.
One more step. You see right there, he says one more step.
Ladies and gentlemen, following on schedule 4-1 fall.
right, ladies and gentlemen, this match here, Travis, this is going to be an absolute clinic.
I'm a little bit upset that you guys would keep your cool music and I had to change mine, okay?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. One more show. One more show.
One more?
Yeah,
Okay.
we got to change it already. It's okay.
Well, that's the most unique conversation.
Well, these two are going to have, they'll have some unique conversations. It was just back in January that these two teamed together as KC Slaughter. Of course, stepping back from their days. Once upon a time, this would have been considered a captain's match of sorts, as Luke Langley, of course, one half of the then KC Wolves, and Aaron Anders, part of AC Slaughter. And those two vied for the tag team championships. It was around 2014 when the tag team division was first instituted here in WFC.
Well, I can tell you right now, Langley, who has made his name here recently with some actions that could be considered questionable.
Well, there are a couple of videos out there on the internet, indeed, which do draw some criticism, and
just a little bit.
But I mean, that's for that, and I don't think the fans here are necessarily going to not support Luke Langley because of those.
I think they should definitely question it.
Both of these individuals very, very popular here in WFC. In fact, Aaron Anders was voted last year the most popular wrestler in the entire state of Oklahoma.
Well, Aaron Anders is a well-traveled and tested veteran here within WFC.
Spent some time over in Japan recently.
Why do you intend to interrupt me every single time? I swear the moment that I get on a good spread. Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, please, go ahead.
Aaron Anders is...
All right, yeah, that's a wonderful thing right there.
Well,
it's a wonderful place moment there.
Well, these two...
Aaron Anders is definitely right there. Luke Langley, too.
Neither man going anywhere.
I'm just letting you take control of this, Burnham. I know that you
I'm
like
just watching. I'm waiting for them to determine which side they're going to go for. All right, Langley has made his decision. And Anders intercepts and collides, and neither man goes either way. A couple of back steps there by Langley.
That's a solid shot.
Yeah, neither man went anywhere there.
Here we go again.
These two bulls. Now Langley with the drop down. Langley.
Caught him off guard.
Every male in this building knows that it's not going to be a nice night for Luke Langley after that.
Well, some of us better than others.
Anders to the second rope.
And now Langley in prone position for Anders.
Oh, he went down, but he got caught.
Yeah, he caught him by the throat, of all things.
And Langley, look at the look on Langley's face.
Oh, it looked like he was going to attempt somewhat of a choke slam there.
Now, Anders catching Langley, bending that neck.
That's a nice modified headlock, neck wrench right there. Aaron Anders, former Hometown Heroes champion.
And former tag team champion. Again, another man like Drake Gallows, who's just lacking that one jewel in the crown.
And Langley with a nice, well-placed knee. And springs, oh, look at this!
Agility from Luke Langley. I mean, with so many tricks in his bag. He can turn the bag upside down, dump them all out, and still have some that you could have to fish out of the corners.
Well, I mean, if he's got a bag and he's dumping it out, you don't have to go fishing in a bag. You go fishing in water, Burnham.
It's a metaphor, Travis.
Is it a metaphor?
It's a metaphor.
A metaphor that makes no sense? Yeah. Thank you for enlightening the masses to becoming even stupider than what they already are here in Tahlequah.
Again, citizens of Tahlequah, you may address your hate mail to Travis Carhart, courtesy of WFC.
That's right. Just visit CM Burnham's page on Facebook and on Twitter. Make all of your complaints out to him because he will get them to me, I'm sure.
Speaking of complaints, the skin here going to be complaining from both of these men. It's already reddening up. Got some chopped beef in there. Standing vertical suplex. Over goes Anders. Langley with the pin, clenches the fists, and only gets two.
Yeah, but look at Langley staying smart, staying right on top of Anders there.
Yeah, he knows. Both of these men know they cannot afford to let up. That opening interchange, the fun and games, and the nice back and forth ha-ha is over here. This is serious wrestling right now.
Well, Langley hasn't had a ha-ha moment in quite some time. Of course, also still alluding to the actions, the reprehensible actions I have seen throughout the last couple weeks of Luke Langley. But Aaron Anders with a hard European uppercut in the corner now is going to send him from one side to the other, measuring his man for a running European uppercut.
Off the ropes and intercepted.
Oh, look at this.
Langley taking Anders over. Kick.
Hard kick.
Rolls over, hooks the leg, and again only 2.
Langley, I think, definitely showing that he's definitely got the speed and agility in this match. Yes, Anders has kept up to a certain degree, but Langley just that one step faster, I think, than what we've seen Anders in this contest. Look at the back of Anders right now.
Yeah, just beat red. His whole upper torso, front and back, showing the signs of the abuse that he has taken in the course of this match. Langley picking up Anders and drops him backbreaker.
Covers in
to the cover.
But only a 2 count there, says the referee.
I know what it's time for.
It'll be a hyper beam.
What's it time for?
Brain Buster!
Oh, man. Oh, that's not what I thought was calling there.
If he hits this, oh no.
If he hits that John Cross and come through that curtain. Well, that was a message straight for John Cross, and now sleeper hold on Anders.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about all this taunting of John Cross that we've seen here recently, but what I do know is that Langley is showing a much more vicious streak to him, as Anders is just trying to hang on here and gets to the ropes. Oh, but he pushes him off, trying to bridge over.
Look at Anders with the bridge. Look at the neck muscles on Anders, and it almost paid off. The step up enziguri there by Langley drops Anders again.
Yeah, it looked like Langley caught him both on the shoulder as well as the side of the head there. A 2-for-1 special there from Luke Langley.
You know, you talk about the viciousness that you see here with Luke Langley, and I agree. He does seem to be letting the, shall we say, the wolf side out of him.
Yes, indeed. But Anders coming with the old school helicopter.
Langley escapes that.
A pay dirt.
Drops Anders face first.
Langley's definitely showing a lot more of a grit and passion and fire.
Like I was trying to start to say, you've only been familiar with Luke Langley really to see his career. We were talking about this earlier. There's the hyper beam calling for it. Langley and his partner Graham Bell, once with the KC Wolves, and they were one of the most vicious tag teams in this region, specifically here in Tahlequah.
Oh wow, look at Anders reversing the hyper beam. Sorry to cut you off, Burnham. Not really,
all the action.
Do it to me.
And Anders with a beautiful belly to back suplex released, dropping Langley right on his neck. Anders, although unable to follow up, he's taken so much punishment in this match.
Both these men have. Both men showing the fatigue, signs of wear and tear from the battle from each other.
Langley trying to get back up off of his back. Going to meet Anders in the middle of the ring here, and Anders dishing out the first blow. Langley returns in kind.
Now we're just going to trade rights and lefts.
Well, we're just down the street from Muskogee, and this is what a Saturday night in Muskogee is like. Upstairs, downstairs, and an elbow shot. But Anders, vicious headbutt.
I don't know how smart that was of Anders. It looks like he was the one that has the worst.
Yeah, he took the worst for that too. But he does recover quickly.
Oh, Langley though. Look at Langley. And now Langley's gonna perch him on his shoulders. Death Valley driver.
Langley hooks the leg, sits back, and
wow,
kicks out.
Langley thought that was it, and I got to admit, I did too. Hitting that Death Valley driver almost to spell the end of Aaron Anders there.
You can see Langley questioning the referee, saying, was it 2 or 3? I swear it was 3. But referee Jesse Mueller says, no, only 2. You got to keep this going. Langley now looking to hook in. He's got that left arm hooked. Gonna twist him around for the hyper beam, but Anders reverses. Gonna take him down, maybe Fujiwara style. No,
crossface.
Crossface. Submission move. And he's in the middle of the ring. There's no way that Langley can simply reach out and get the rope. He's gonna have to drag Anders, or he's gonna have to roll Anders over.
Whichever one, if he can do it. And he does, look at this.
Got him over, and now ties up the legs.
Oh, wait a minute.
Inverted.
Almost an inverted Texas Cloverleaf.
Yeah.
Great submission maneuver here.
Anders doing everything he can to push up and release the pressure on it.
And he does so. He gets to the bottom rope just in nick of time.
And he's going to have to break this. And he does so.
Langley, you can sense the growing frustration. And this may just add more fuel to this personality change, seemingly growing even more so by the day of Luke Langley. Langley
feeding off the power of the crowd. Here comes the boom, he says.
Over the
elevated
top.
Over. And now knocked down to the outside. Anders over onto the apron.
Oh,
kick to the face.
Almost took his head off in the front row.
Anders diving. And crashing onto Langley on the concrete floor. Fans, there's no padding down here. That is a tremendous impact.
And Anders staying right on top of Langley. He's got him positioned where he needs him.
He knows he can't afford to let up. Anders now looking for a tombstone.
Yes, he is. Perched in the right position.
Tombstone punch.
There it is.
Straight down. But Anders with that brief moment off, is it going to cost him here? It did. If Anders could have simply fallen down and pinned Langley, I think he could have had the pinfall and the victory.
Well, coulda, shoulda, woulda. Doesn't matter because Langley kicking out right before the referee's hand hit the mat for 3. And now Anders rolling to the outside here. I don't know if this is a wise decision if he's going to do what I think
Langley's
he is.
prone. Anders moving really slowly though.
Yeah, that's definitely not giving himself much time here.
Anders with the diving headbutt, but nobody there.
Like I said, he took too much time. And now Langley working on trying to get back to his feet, and does.
Langley picking him up. I think we're going to see the hyper beam now. Here we go. Hyper beam connects. Langley hooks the leg.
It's over.
It is over. An outstanding clinic of a match. Both of these men putting so much into it, giving everything that they had. Luke Langley victorious though, as he continues his ascension here up the singles ranks of WFC, and he has his eyes not just focused here on WFC, but outside as well.
And now look at Langley. Oh, look at this, just offering signs of encouragement there.
Langley knows he's been through a war, and he respects the competition. Big handshake between the two of these.
Hey, wait, you hear that? You hear that?
Talking about right there, yeah.
What?
Get up for Luke Langley.
What? Why is this man here?
Get, go, scoot back farther. Bothering me all the time in the way I'm trying to walk. Carlos Taylor. Luke Langley. Man, guys, I mean, Luke Langley, folks, right? Come on now, everybody. I say everybody. You out here, this man is former HCH champion, former tag team champion, Ryder Cup winner, and you just smashed him in the ring like a bug. Hello,
Sherry. Nice to see you. We're doing something. Golly. So here, listen. So, Colt loser Killbane, he's gone. Going to the past. I'm taking a few months up, but ice in the back, I feel good. Ready to get in it. Ready to get in it for some championships. And you're my ticket. My ticket to the top. Because you, my friend, you got it. Got the abs, got the cool boots, I like everything. It's nice. So you just, and you just put him down like a cigarette, put him out. So, what do y'all think, huh? What do you think, my friend?
Look at this. Just like Coach Doggins, I mean, a leech off of somebody.
Something to say, I'll be quiet. What do I think? Man, I think you've got a lot of nerve coming out here after me and that man just went to war. And you spew your garbage at me and all of these people.
It's not garbage, though.
Oh, it is.
No, it's not.
It's coming from Doggins.
You're about the lowest of the low. And I've worked for some pretty bad people in my time with Black Diamond Industries. But today, Doggins, you can take your fanny pack, you can take your little hand towel, you can take that whistle, and you can stick it straight up your ass.
And then you can go ice that down because that's going to hurt.
Whatever.
Oh! What?
Oh, look at this! Anders channeling a Hall of Famer straight from '96. It's a fine China indeed.
And Anders!
And Langley gets driven down with a tombstone.
That was the normal tombstone. That was a twisting. That's incredible style.
You ain't looking too sharp anymore, are there, you Lukey? For you, my friend, you and I, we've been around the block a time or two. How about we take you to the top one more time?
Are you kidding me?
Aaron Anders!
Are you kidding me?
You need to shut your mouth right now because you have been dogging Coach Doggins for so long that now you're going to reap everything that you ever sown. Because now Aaron Anders is being guided by that perpetual light known as the inspirational Coach Doggins.
I cannot believe what I'm seeing.
Well, you better believe it. Eyes wide open, Aaron Anders is with Coach Doggins.
Most disgusting thing.
Well, Langley said that it was the lowest of the lows.
Well, he is, yeah.
Well,
Doggins is.
That low blow shot was the lowest of the lows, wasn't it? I guess that's what you get when you try to think you're better than everybody else, right, Langley? Maybe don't go breaking into people's houses.
Well, look, we all understand that Luke Langley's made some questionable decisions recently that have ended up on
questionable, huh?
On the internet, okay? We addressed that earlier. But Langley stood up like a man. He said, I can stay do this on my own. I don't need anybody's help. I certainly don't need a leech like Coach Doggins coming in and doing this.
Blah, 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 blah. Stop doing all that stuff. Langley was the one who pushed Doggins' offer away. Anders accepted it, and now Aaron Anders is going to be guided by the greatest inspirational leader that there was.
If Aaron Anders' career is going to be guided by Coach Doggins, Aaron Anders' career might as well just pitch itself into the toilet.
I hope you go tell that to Aaron Anders' face. I really hope you have the guts to go say that to him face to face, because quite frankly, you should. You think that he's just this horrible human being as Coach Doggins.
I do.
But if Aaron Anders is going to align himself with him, what does that make him? I dare you to say anything.
following contest is your semi-main event for the evening. It is for the WFC Championship and is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, the challenger. He hails from Denver, Colorado. He is the definition of definition, Double D. And introducing now his opponent, representing the Space Age Heroes. He hails from planet Puertorico and is your reigning and defending WFC champion, the extraterrestrial Puertorico.
Ladies and gentlemen, the WFC Championship on the line here. This match long awaited. Puertorico.
Long awaited for the challenger.
Defending against the definition of definition, Double D.
Rightful #1 contender.
Well, the man who last month held WFC hostage as he came out, occupied the ring, demanded a WFC Championship match.
Not demanded, he had rightfully earned it, and WFC officials, namely Stryker, didn't want to grant him the rightful opportunity.
Well, Stryker did put Double D in a situation where he had to put his career on the line against Luke Langley.
It backfired against Stryker,
you are
didn't
correct. You are correct there in that D was successful and thus earning this opportunity here. So now we see, can Double D...
There isn't no can, he will.
Can he fulfill what it is that he wishes to do and put that championship not around his waist, as he said he doesn't want to...
It's too pretty to not have those abs showing.
Put it over his shoulder.
That's right.
Or maybe he'll make Queen Erica cut or carry it, I don't know.
Speaking of, I don't get to hear your excuse anymore.
I'm intrigued by her absence. I did not see her in the backstage area. So apparently Double D will do as he says he does all the time, even though we all know he doesn't.
He does, though.
And that is to accomplish everything on his own.
Which he does. I know it's hard for you to swallow that pill that it's true.
I'll let the video footage stand for itself. D and Puertorico, this collar and elbow tie-up as they're both jockeying for position. And neither man really in a victorious effort there.
No one gaining the advantage there. Stalemate.
Well, the crowd here certainly knows who it is that they want to support in this.
Yeah, we'll see if he actually has a longer title reign after this. And not some transitional champion like he's been in the past. Remember, in his very first title defense during his very first reign, he lost the WFC Championship. So it goes to show you that he's not a champion that can defend a title.
He lost the championship and he almost lost his son. But that was all reclaimed last month as Malico admitted that Paul was indeed the father of Arrow Kid, who is also absent from this match. Probably a smart move on the part of Paul Puertorico there. They go behind takedown there, and Puertorico showing off his amateur background here with his front face lock.
arm trapped inside there for D, though, so he's able to ward off some of that pressure as he now gets back to a vertical base there. And it looks like he was yanking on a little bit of the hair there of Puertorico.
Now.
You know what the best thing about tonight's going to be, Burnham, is when D actually does beat Paul Puertorico, and you finally will have to admit that he did it on his own and that he is the definition of definition, and you will be able to say the phrase, new WFC champion.
Well, that was preceded by a when, but I would say it's an if. And I'm not saying that to deny Double D's ability.
I wouldn't be surprised if you are, though.
I have stated Double D's credentials just as much as you have here. I'm very familiar with him. I've been around for his entire career. The man is an outstanding athlete who is quite capable of achieving every single thing that you have said on his own.
Oh, my Lord.
He just chooses not to.
The ground... Well, I was going to say the ground was getting a little colder underneath my feet, but there you go again, just putting insinuations that aren't true.
But tonight, with no Mad America, Queen Erica.
Did you say Mad America?
I said Madam Erica, then corrected
myself. That is not what
to
you
Queen
said.
Erica.
That is not what you said, and you should always refer to her as your queen, not Madam. That is an inappropriate and vulgar term. Oh, nice! Good maneuver there by Double D, getting out of the headlock there, or the head scissors. Indeed it is. The power of the abs. Mr. Abs. That's fabulous maneuvers right there.
That was very successful right here for Double D as he is maintaining control of Puertorico. Puertorico, of course, an individual who's very comfortable. Obviously, we saw earlier with the amateur style, but also the high-flying style. Not able to fly high if he is grounded, as you see Double D doing right here.
Nice chin lock there applied by Double D right underneath the chin area of Paul Puertorico. Puertorico was trying to complain of a choke, which was not the case. He was just trying to look for a way out.
D with a couple of chops to the midsection, but, Paul with the...
you got Double D and you got Puertorico.
It's difficult.
Two different guys that look nothing alike.
You're right.
Matter of fact, one is actually wearing a tank top so that he doesn't get shown up by Double D. Because we all know if this had been an ab contest...
Paul can hold his own.
Not in an ab contest, he couldn't.
Well, he was showing off his abs earlier, and the crowd seemed to appreciate his more than Double D's.
That's because most of these people here can share his very same body type. They don't know what it's like to actually work for something.
And again, fans, I remind you that hate mail goes to Travis Falhart.
At CM Burnham on Twitter, just FYI. If you want to reach me, just make sure to tag there. You see a drop down from D. Leapfrogs over Puertorico and plants him down.
Good combination there by Double D, who now goes for the body slam, but Puertorico slides out from behind that. Whips with the rope. Drop down of his own and ducks his head a little too early, though.
Maybe looking for a pile driver here.
Puertorico in a precarious position, but grabbing hold of the legs and is able to elevate D.
Right now, D's not in the best positions. Come on, D. Referee, do your job. Get him out of the corner.
Referee Jim Caputo right in there.
Now, I know nothing would make you happier than watching Double D lose this matchup here, even though he rightfully deserves the WFC championship. But right now,
I'm the man.
That's right. That's right. He is the man.
Well, he is not the man yet. He's not won the championship yet. Oh, look at that. Puertorico on his feet. And Double D a little taken aback by that.
I mean, even I'll give it to Puertorico a little bit there. It was pretty amazing to see him land on his feet from that monkey flip.
Pass by there, go behind, and Puertorico now finding a corner, but not able to do anything with it as Double D comes colliding right into him, driving the knees up. Snap there out.
Now look at D measuring his man here.
Oh, big knee straight to the face of Puertorico.
That can do it right now, right into the cover, like he should.
Referee down, 1, 2, only 2.
If the referee had been in the right position like he should have been, that was 3.
I believe you earlier said coulda, woulda, shoulda.
Don't take my lines. Do not take my lines ever again. There you go. Show off to these people here what they'll never have because they're not even close to being good enough. Now D measuring Puertorico there and just literally going for a punt-style kick to the ab area.
D very much on the offensive here.
But he's always the humanitarian towards his opponents. He was trying to actually put some tension on those abs so that Puertorico could be like Double D and show those abs off eventually instead of hiding them behind a tank top. There you go, showing off the definition of perfection.
Yes, showing off. Right now it's working to his advantage. We'll see. Because this has often been the problem for Double D, is that he becomes a little too self-obsessed.
Puertorico, you better not grab one of those titles and get yourself disqualified.
Puertorico, not the individual, not the type to do that.
Oh, really? Because I do happen to remember a time where that was the type of individual.
That was a long time ago.
It wasn't that long. I know you would like to forget about those days, but I haven't.
Puertorico,
oh, wow.
Look at this, carrying Double D around. Big clothesline, knocks down the challenger, and another one.
D's gotten himself a little off track here.
And Puertorico, Falcon Arrow style, hooks that leg up. Well, look at both legs, actually grabbing, I believe, the midsection.
That was more like a nail in the coffin. But it certainly was not that for Double D. And now look at Puertorico just dragging. I have to give him props there. That's smart of Puertorico to do, to put D back in the middle of the ring. Referee, you better check, though. I think Puertorico's choking him right there. It's illegal.
Well, Puertorico letting go of that on his own. Now opening up D. Applying pressure to the side of the head, and then
come on now.
Chops. Brutally. One after the other in that upper pectoral region.
A right knee shot, a couple of them.
Yeah, good shots there by Double D.
And look at D. Look, he's still got control of Puertorico, pulling on the hair just to bring him right here. Look at this. Oh, a nice maneuver there to get out of that chin lock. Puertorico tried for the right hand and gets caught.
They're both going to turn over here.
Plant him, D. Yes.
And D does exactly as you wish.
And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Here it is, your new...
Not yet. Not yet.
It's all right, it's just a matter of time. That's all it is, it's just time. And how great is it going to be when Double D gets that 3 count, that inevitable 3 count, and becomes the WFC champion. Can you imagine how Queen Erica is going to feel as her king walks back in with his rightful crown?
You've already planned out like the celebration party, haven't you?
No, I was invited though.
Oh.
Queen Erica made sure that all the other peasants wouldn't come close, as I am being established as not a jester as you would probably think. But no, I have become the official spokesperson for the kingdom of Double D and Queen Erica. Yeah, look at that.
You don't touch my ass.
No, you do not.
You want up close and personal? Look at my ass.
Yeah, there you go.
But, after that, I feel like perhaps Double D doesn't need a spokesman. He's quite capable of speaking on his own. I know Queen Erica is capable of that.
Absolutely she is. And absolutely he is. Absolutely he is.
Yes, I got that.
He's done.
That's right, go ahead, finish him off right here. Hangman neckbreaker style.
He winding it up, but took too long. Puertorico sweeps the leg. Oh, no. D quick to recover.
Yes, he is. Comes running in.
Man.
Single leg drop kick to the cranium.
Forehead. Referee in position there, but no. Still only 2.
Well, this championship reign of Puerto Rico's may last just as long as his first one did. One title defense. The planet of Puerto Rico definitely would have nothing to be proud of, but then again, it's a fake planet anyway, so.
It's not a fake planet.
It is a fake planet. It's just as fake, and it doesn't exist, much like Pluto doesn't exist.
Pluto absolutely exists.
Scientists have officially said that Pluto is nothing more than a meteor that is orbiting the Earth now. No, it does not. It is not. A meteor cannot be named. So Pluto is no longer a planet, just in case you're not up on your science. Look at these. Look at this. A champion we can be proud of doing his abdominal exercises. Oh, come on now.
Yeah,
now
sit up and get a headbutt. There you go.
Well, that's not a headbutt, that's a fist.
No, that was a start with a headbutt. Now it's a fist. It's a lot of fists.
Hey, come on, this is ridiculous, ref. Get in there.
Why? Because Puerto Rico's chopping him in the abs, punching him in the abs?
He wasn't chopping him. He was, those are closed fists, and those are illegal. Yeah, Puerto Rico now thrown right into the top turnbuckle there, and now there you go. Rain him down, Double D. Double axe handle smash to the back. And in comes the splash.
Double D rallying as he has literally got the champion on the ropes here. Now pulling him back into the middle of the ring.
And now
go for the gut buster.
Yes, indeed.
Now a gut wrench. Over and down. D, I think he maybe tried to grapevine the leg, but didn't get it wrapped around and was still unsuccessful at securing that 3 count.
Actually, he was pretty successful because it wasn't the leg that kicked out, it was the arm of Puerto Rico that barely got up. It's definitely wearing on Puerto Rico at this point. He's exuding too much energy. He can't keep this up. All these morons here thinking their chants are going to do something for him.
Well, they're getting underneath Double D's skin. And they seem to be giving Puerto Rico energy that he needs.
Really, because all I see is Puerto Rico barely able to stand up on his own. And now, watch this. We've seen this. We've seen this many a time.
This is it. As he is going to lock in the abdominal stretch.
The abtastic abdominal stretch.
Referee right there to check for the submission.
It's right there in the middle of the ring, too.
And normally, in conjunction with this, Double D will apply an abdominal claw.
Oh, just you wait. It's coming.
Well, I'm curious how effective it will be considering the T-shirt that you mentioned, which would prevent him from being able to cinch in some of that claw effectiveness.
Oh, believe me. There it is. Look at this. Abs. Just digging into the abs. And it's still effective.
Puerto Rico widening the base, which allows him to relieve some of the pressure on the abdominal stretch aspect. Now, just literally pounding at the knee of Double D. And, the hip toss out, but D blocked it.
He didn't just block it. He hit Puerto Rico right in that ab.
And now D with his eyes on the championship belts. What's going on over here?
Well, first off, there's one championship belt.
Why is Double D grabbing the belts?
One belt. One is a fake title that he made.
It's still real in that it's physical.
Well, you know what? Here, if he wants a consolation prize, he gets to take home his fake title.
Well, referee yanking that championship out of his hand. Tell him to give it back.
Yes!
Kennedy!
Yes! No! And D in for the cover! 1, 2, and no! That was 3!
That was only 2.
That was 3!
D gonna try again.
And 3!
And still only 2.
Yeah, now you're just angry. Count him down, ref. 2.
And a third kick out. Double D has made 3 separate attempts to pin Paul Puertorico after the belt shot. None of them worked. What is it going to take to keep Paul Puertorico down? That's got to be the question going through Double D's mind.
All I know is that Double D had this match won at least twice then.
Who do you think you are?
He's not worthy. He is not worthy to hold that title. Yeah, stomp on him. Put the boots to him.
You will never be Double D. This is not your hero. I am your hero.
Well, you can stand in the ring and yell about it, or you can demonstrate it and pin Paul Puertorico, but I don't think you can do both.
You can never beat me. I can do this all day.
That's right, he can't beat him.
How amazing I am. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it.
Oh, hey, come on now.
And repeated shots back and forth. Look at the flurry of action from Paul Puertorico.
Stop this. Referee, get in there. This is illegal. He's on the ropes.
Well, D somehow able to escape all of that. Now gets tossed over.
Double D, you all right? Are you okay?
As Paul Puertorico rolls to the outside here.
And shut up, Berman. Right now, let's worry about Double D. Those abs are in.
You worry about D. I'm going to look at Paul Puertorico, because I'm also watching the referee here.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the first time that Puertorico. No, come on now, stop this!
Slam there.
Oh, look at this.
Puertorico needs to get back in the ring.
Hey, no, come on now! This is cheap! This is
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee has stopped this contest due to double countout. Therefore, your winner and still the WFC champion, Paul Puertorico.
No, see, this is cheap. Paul Puertorico just took a cheap way out. He got himself intentionally counted out because he knew he couldn't beat Double D fair and square. He knew that if he was in the ring with Double D right now, we would have a new WFC champion. Puertorico is not a champion worthy of holding the title. And D, rightfully so, aggravated, showing his aggression on Puertorico.
Paul Puertorico and Double D let their emotions get to themselves in this match.
No, Puertorico let the emotions get to him. Double D should be your WFC champion right now.
Well, I feel like it's going to take a lot more than a normal match between these two, as they're still going at it. This match is officially over. Double count out. Puertorico will retain, as Tuck Davian said, but
what a cheap way. Cheap champion right there.
And now Puertorico throwing D back in the ring.
Yeah, too little, too late. This, you should have done that about, I don't know, 30 seconds ago.
And D quickly evading the situation.
What's Tuck doing hiding behind me as if he's supposed to be worried about something? Well, by complete total cookery, Paul Puertorico retained the WFC title, but he did it in the most uninspiring fashion that you can imagine.
I have a feeling that our director of operations, Riker, will understand that this.
He better do the right thing.
He's back.
Oh, wait a minute.
He's back.
Double D is back right here. We can get cameras on this. Look at this. D and Puertorico still not done. Double D rightfully upset because it was Puertorico who cost him the WFC title. Puertorico can't beat Double D.
We need some referees. We need somebody out here in order to break these two apart. Well, as soon as I say that, Double D decides to go to the high road. Create some distance between him and the champion.
Well, you can rest assured that D is not done with Puertorico. That's exactly right. Puertorico saying that he beat him, and he didn't. He did not beat him.
Well, now the question at hand here, I mean, obviously, Paul Puertorico retains the championship. We saw earlier in the show, Drake Gallows named the #1 contender, but Double D, no clear decision here.
Thanks to Puertorico.
Where does this leave that situation?
Well, Double D, to me, did not get a rightful opportunity for the WFC title.
Well, he got a rightful opportunity.
No, he did not. Puertorico got himself counted out. Puertorico intentionally got counted out, and at the same time, he held Double D back from getting back in the ring. Puertorico should be ashamed of himself. He took the cheap way out to retain a title.
Well, I feel like the fans here perhaps disagree with you, Travis, as usual.
Well, yeah, because they're moronic, just like you are right now, trying to stick up for a man who obviously didn't win fair and square. He got himself counted out.
All right, and to make their way to back, just a slight correction. I was so shocked by the savagery here outside of the ring, I declared Paul Puertorico the winner. However, in a double countout, there is no winner. However, Paul Puertorico still retains the WFC Championship.
Again, the Track Davian saying that Paul Puertorico is still the champion. And I'm sure the Director of Operations Stryker is going to have something to say here to resolve this issue.
Yeah, we'll see if he does the right thing this time.
I will agree that we need a clear decision, and I will agree that Double D deserves another opportunity for that clear decision, but I suspect it's going to take a special stipulation of some sort in order to ensure that we don't have a double countout like we did here. Fans, now we're about to set foot 5-on-5. It's Team Stryker and Team Rockwell going at it against each other, elimination style. Each man picked 4 members to fill their team out. And they're going to battle here for supremacy. Which one of the two, Stryker or Rockwell, who is superior in terms of picking the teams and bringing the talent here to WFC? Let's find out. WFC, as Bishop Nasty has called him out repeatedly, and he has not shown face, but tonight, Riker returns full force to join up with the villains and the suplex cyclone, Curt Gannon. And notice who is in ringside with them, John Cross. I hope perhaps he left some bodyguards or something at home with Brittany, as we now await the arrival of Team Stryker. And interesting, the first man to get into the ring for Team Stryker was Bishop Nasty, who immediately went up to Riker face to face.
They've got their own unresolved issues in this.
Well, they do. I know that Bishop Nasty still believes there's good in Riker somewhere deep inside, but I got to question his desire. Oh, and look at Riker. Riker laying his hands on the referee. What the hell? Took the referee out. Riker.
What?
Ladies and gentlemen, for putting his hands on the referee, surrogate referee Jesse Beeler has disqualified Riker.
Why? The match hadn't even started.
One man down.
I don't even understand why that happened because the match hadn't even started.
That referee's going to need some medical attention for sure. But situation now, 4 on 5, as Riker has been eliminated from the match.
And that may be the best thing Bishop Nasty has seen all night.
Well, Bishop Nasty's still unhappy with that. You can look at his face, you can see the disappointment, as he believed he could get through to Riker. We are underway with this match. It will be Curt Gannon and Dimitri Alexandrov starting off for their respective teams. Again, fans, this is an elimination match. We go until one team is completely eliminated. You can have 3-on-1, 4-on-1, 5-on-1. Right now, you got 5-on-4.
I can tell you right now, Curt Gannon, who is back here at WFC, he calls himself a suplex machine himself.
Suplex cyclone. Oh, and another referee almost wiped out there as Jesse Beeler. Oh man! Alexandrov catapulting Gannon one corner to the other. And running in with a big boot in the corner. Russian leg sweep. Well, I mean, that's appropriate.
Well, now see Dimitri now bringing Gannon over to his corner.
There's the tag. Tommy Dean now bringing himself into the match. Tommy Dean, who last month put forth the answer to the challenge, the open challenge of the Hometown Heroes champion, JD. Not victorious then, but certainly put on a great showing for himself. And of course, Tommy Dean last year in November, or excuse me, I believe it was October, that outstanding ladder match for the Hometown Heroes title against Alex Royal,
which he lost,
but was still voted match of the year.
Yet he still lost the title. Didn't even have a chance.
Tag into the rookie upstart Reed.
A guy who has definitely shown that he is more than a player. That guy is the real deal.
Reed has had a tremendous first year. I can think of very few other wrestlers in this state within the past 10 years that have been so successful as Reed has. Now to tag in to the showcase. No,
it's not the
showcase. That is the villain. I'm sorry, we don't have our monitors, and so sometimes it's hard to tell.
I don't need to hear excuses. A true professional can do it without. All I'm hearing is excuses. Much like
now a tag to the showcase.
Yes. Before then, it was nothing but an excuse, much like Puertorico, I'm sure, will have later on when they talk about the fact that he was the one that did not defend his his WFC title appropriately.
Well, the villains and Curt Gannon, who really could fit in there quite well.
Curt Gannon is definitely a muscle behind the villains tonight, isn't he?
They're operating quite well as they have managed to isolate Tommy Dean in the far corner.
More than likely the weak link of the team of Stryker. I'll see what I was talking about?
I don't necessarily know that either of these teams has a weak link. And it certainly pretty well planned right there. Well, Royal all the way to the outside.
You know what? I will take back what I said because the entire team of Stryker is a weak link. So. Oh, hey!
Dean! Through the ropes. Colliding with Alex Royal.
He almost took out some kids in the front row. There you go. That's an idol for you. Attacks children.
Tag. Here comes the director of operations, Stryker. The senior member of either team.
That's right. He has the senior citizens discount at Denny's.
That's not what I mean. He's got a senior spine buster there, though.
Oh, look at that.
Rockwell in doing exactly what he loves to do. Attack from behind.
Well, you know what?
Do it the Stryker more than anybody else.
Well, Rockwell's got to clean up WFC. You know, he's got to get rid of all of the old senior citizens that think they can show up and get a discount. Trust me when I tell you, that can only go when you're at the movie theaters wanting the concessions for popcorn and such.
Now we're going to get a little soul on things. As the Reverend of Soul, Bishop Nasty, going to put down some teachings. Going to preach a sermon. And he's going to use Alex Royal's body all to do it. Royal colliding with the far corner with no choice but for physics to take its force and push him out.
Now Nasty tagging in Dean again.
Tagging Dean in. Sam Stackhouse yet to get into this match officially.
Yeah, which, you know what, it makes me wonder something. Stackhouse being in this match, you got to wonder how he feels about his partner becoming the #1 contender.
I'm sure he's quite happy for Drake Gallows.
Oh, I'm sure that Dean is going to be missing those teeth that are just kicked out of his head.
Well, a tag in to Reed. I expected Royal perhaps to try for the pin there, but he didn't make the attempt. Instead, tagging him Reed.
Oh, now Reed looking to wrench the arm there. And oh, he tried for a stroke. And now what is Dean doing here?
He tried for a package pile driver, and he caught it.
Oh my Lord!
He put Reed down on his head. What's Dean now?
Who wants your frog splash?
Motioning for the Reverend. To get a little high and mighty.
What is this?
Well, this is a frog splash. That's what Tommy Dean called for.
Well, this is definitely...
And he connected with it.
Hey, wait a minute. Wait a
Dean
minute.
up top as well.
What is Dean doing back in?
He got it too, but Royal in.
That's right. Get him out.
Brain buster.
Yes.
Brain buster by Alex Royal. Royal pulling What's Riker? Riker from behind. Riker attacking Nasty.
Oh, Dean's gone.
And Dean is gone.
Yes.
Tommy Dean eliminated.
Somebody get this monster out of here.
No, this is an injustice being served. Oh, yeah. That's right, security. Go over to the big man.
Well, action inside, outside. Stryker in the meantime.
Hey.
Reed down.
Reed has been eliminated.
I want to know the condition of Bishop Nasty, though.
Who cares?
Is he going to be able to continue?
Probably not, hopefully.
What are we down to now? Is it 3-on-3?
I don't even know.
Yeah, I'm lost in myself.
That's nothing new.
I know we got Stryker. I know we got Stackhouse. Alexandrov still in. Referee's tending to Bishop Nasty.
Well, hopefully Bishop Nasty got what was coming to him.
And now Sam Stackhouse, for the first time, officially brought into the match.
Hey!
What's Stackhouse? What's Stackhouse?
That's water is what it is.
Oh, is that the boss water? If you ever listen to Alex Royal's podcast, you hear him talk about he drinks nothing but boss water.
Well, so that's what he's entitled to.
It's high quality stuff.
Well, yeah. Hey!
Oh, I mean, apparently he won. Black Hole Sam! Black Hole Sam!
No!
3-on-2!
Alex Royal has been eliminated.
Or maybe it's still 4-on-2. Bishop Nasty not officially removed from the match as far as I can tell. So we're down now to Rockwell and Gannon.
Oh, wait a minute!
Grapevine DDT!
Referee, get in there! Cover him!
And Sam Stackhouse Stackhouse has been eliminated.
Stackhouse has been eliminated.
And now, 3-on-2. Maybe. I still have not really heard a decision about Nasty. He's moving.
Nasty was taken out by Riker.
Well, he's not taken out. That's the thing. He's still there. But now Rockwell finds himself in a position he does not want to be in, which is in the ring with Stryker.
This has been a long time coming.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hey.
John Cross. John Cross putting his hands on Stryker.
Give it to him.
What?
Oh, hey.
Are you kidding? No.
Use it.
No, Jesse, don't do it. No. You didn't see it, Jesse.
Yes. Yes.
And the referee has disqualified.
For what? He didn't do anything.
He did do it, though.
No.
I saw Shirley in his hands. I saw it. You saw it, too.
No, I didn't. I didn't see it because it didn't happen.
It did happen, though.
It's about to happen now, though.
That's right, Stryker. You were caught red-handed. That's what you get for being a cheater. That's what you get.
Hey, you need to go back. You've been disqualified.
Yeah. Leave. Get out of here, Stryker. See? This is what you get for being a crooked official.
Well, I think while his attention's fully on Stryker, that Rockwell has forgotten about Alexandrov. And right now, Alexandrov looks to be the last hope for his team.
Well, whatever. You were still singing praises of Nasty.
Well, Nasty has not moved. He's not recovered. And now Alexandrov finds himself in enemy territory. He has no one to tag.
And now comes the Cyclone running right in. Gannon is definitely somebody that is all power and strength. You don't need to be finesse when you are just brute force. Now the foot buried into the jaw. This guy Gannon definitely recruited by Rockwell. Great addition.
This is a blue chip addition to the Rockwell team. And look at Gannon, look at how confident he is. We've talked before, this man shows very little emotion. He comes in, he's here to do business. He's down here to show off. He's not here to make friends.
No.
He's here to hurt people and make money. And I'm sure that he's already made a lot of money just signing up for Tim Rockwell's team. Now he's going to hurt people, specifically Dimitri Alexandrov.
That's right, he is, because that's all that you can do if you're Dimitri Alexandrov, is just absorb this punishment. And now we see the team of Rockwell and Gannon so efficient there. You know, I'm sure that Rockwell is going to be talking to Gannon after tonight.
Rockwell pulling that knee pad down, looking for the running knee strike to the side of the head.
And now Gannon right back in. Great tags, quickly in and out by Rockwell. And now Gannon burying those knees. Irish whip off the ropes and gets met with a back elbow.
Yeah, spinning back elbow, a lot of extra force on that one. Is it enough to put Alexandrov down? No, the answer is no.
It's only a matter of time now, though.
Well, you may be correct on that, too.
There's no maybe about
it. It does not appear to have anyone to tag. Bishop Nasty has not been able to return to the match. Alexandrov looks to be the last hope for Team Stryker.
Nope, sorry, sir. T-bone style, do it!
He did it.
Now goes right into the pin, 2. That's the slowest 2 count I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, I echo those sentiments. Nice snap suplex there. You're speechless over here, aren't you, Berta?
I'm just watching the decimation here of Dimitri Alexandrov and wondering how much more he can possibly take. But he keeps fighting. Alexandrov will not give up.
Yeah, that might be the best option for him, is to just do that and give up.
And I think Gannon beginning to, I don't know what he's doing right now. He's psyching himself up for something.
That cyclone elbow.
Oh, not present though. Cradle suplex by Alexandrov. Hooks the leg.
No.
And
Yes.
broken up by Rockwell.
He's trying to fire himself up. This crowd, I think, has just lost hope. They're not behind Alexandrov at this point. And oh no, reversing.
Alexandrov, rolled up there by Gannon, but rolled through.
Oh, and look at this. Oh yes, submission. Great maneuver.
Isolating the left arm and grapevining the legs around.
That's it.
He's out. He's out.
Dimitri Alexandrov has been eliminated.
So that's it. Is that it? That's it.
Yes. Yes.
And Gannon. Oh look, I'm wrong. That's not it. Nasty rolls up Gannon. It's one-on-one. Bishop Nasty with the powers from above.
No, he was
Bishop
not.
Nasty is back in this match.
No, he was eliminated earlier.
He was not. He was not pinned. He did not submit. And he wasn't disqualified. And he wasn't counted out. So there's no elimination. It's down to the two. It's down to the former Soul Riders, Tim Rockwell, Bishop Nasty. One of these two men will be victorious for their team.
Yeah, the team that still has a captain, and that's Team Rockwell. Listen to these moronic fans in Tahlequah trying to get behind Bishop Nasty.
Nasty still feeling the effects of that blindside attack from Riker earlier as Rockwell lays in wait.
Here he is.
Pulls him in.
Yes.
Gonna try to lock that leg and go for the grapevine DDT. But Nasty out. And John Cross grabbing the leg.
Hey, keep your hands off Cross.
Well, why not? Cross wants to lay his hands on the Bishop.
No.
Bishop's gonna get a little holy here. Oh!
Hey, no.
Mask. Mistake there. Miscommunication.
No.
Rockwell laid out. Bishop motioning for the corner. And here comes John Cross.
Hey.
Who gets a little altar call. Now, he's the man who can deserve to. Oh, he needs a little church. Oh, look out! Look out! Nasty! Oh, straight to the side of the head with Shirley.
Cover them. It's done.
Rockwell hooks the leg.
Hey, ref, count him down.
One. This way.
Two.
Come on.
Yes.
Bishop Nasty has been eliminated.
Justice prevails in Tahlequah, Oklahoma tonight as Team Rockwell, led by the natural born villain, Tim Rockwell, picks up a huge victory in this 10-man elimination tag match. And finally, Striker and his team put in their place.
You might as well write Shirley into the results here. She factored into the disqualification of Striker undeservedly. And now she factors into the finish here. The last pinfall as Rockwell obliterates Nasty. Now Rockwell's going to float about it.
As he deserves to. Hey, you know what would be great? What if John had a story to tell?
Oh yeah, that'd be outstanding.
What you gotta say to me? What you gotta say to me, huh?
Cut the music! Tahlequah, you showed up for Emma! the man that is now half the director of wrestling operations of this building. Welcome to Wrestling for a Villain!
And all is right in the world once again. Tim Rockwell now is the co-director of WFC.
Well, we thought things were bad before.
They just got better.
What in the world is WFC going to be like now with Tim Rockwell having half the authority that Stryker had? How are things going to be put right here? Fans, we saw a tremendous night of action here. Tag Team Championships retained by London Calling. Drake Gallows, the new #1 contender to the WFC Championship. An amazing match between Aaron Anders and Luke Langley, completely spoiled by the disgusting return of Coach Doggins.
And
now
that.
Aaron Anders throwing away
Aaron Anders
everything.
did not throw away everything. He is going to be led by a great man, a great inspirational leader in Coach Doggins.
And a double count out between Paul Puertorico and Double D.
That Puertorico is the cause behind that, because he knew just like you know, Puertorico can't beat Double D straight up, and that was the only way that he could actually retain his title, because we know he can't do that either.
And then victorious at the end here, Team Rockwell.
The justice prevailed tonight.
Going from a 4-on-5 deficit to coming out victorious. Fans, we thank you for watching. We want to see you here in Claremore, Oklahoma on April 20th. We hope you join us there to see what happens next year for WFC. Until then, for Travis Fowlhark, I'm CM Burnham. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining the cause, and so long from the Sooner State.
However, thank you so much for joining us here tonight to fight for Emma. We already did the chant earlier. Thank you so much for helping me participate in making her feel like the hero she really is tonight. Go do the silent auction and the raffle drawings, but you know what? We will be in Claremore, Oklahoma, April 20th for Hometown Hero 6, where we will fight for Connor. Go to WFCtickets.com to find out more info on how to grab your tickets for that show. Otherwise, once again, thank you so much for joining us here tonight. I am Tucker Gabion, the guy in the bow tie for Wrestling for a Cause, and we bid you a fond farewell from the Sooner State. Good night, God bless, and we'll see you at ringside April 20th.